What's that strange sound, you ask? That is the Kiba barrier being deployed by Rainbow Six's newest operator, Azami. Hailing from Japan, Azami is the newest flex operator added to the defensive side with an ability that allows you to throw a kunai, also known as a throwing knife, that upon impact opens and expands into a bulletproof circular barrier on any surface. With Azami's Kiba barriers, you can plug up hard breach holes, windows, vertical holes, and a whole lot more with just the click of a button. Whilst Azami gets 5 Kiba barriers to deploy, she cannot deploy them all at once. Just like Wamai's magnets, her gadgets require a cooldown, which means the longer you survive into the round, the more barriers you can deploy. With this in mind, Azami is clearly a more powerful reactive operator. Waiting for open windows and walls to deploy your Kiba barrier often provides the most advantageous uses of her ability. It is wise to consider this 2-speed, 2-armor operator most useful as a flex support operator in order to get the most out of her ability. Oh, and one more thing. Her barriers are bulletproof. That's right, you cannot shoot through them at all. In order to remove each barrier, you can use any explosive like Ash Sophia charges, grenades, etc. This is especially useful if you can coordinate with your teammate to destroy a barrier whilst the defender falsely believes they're sitting safely behind it. You can also destroy the barriers from long distances by using utility like Habana pellets or Flores Radaro drones. You can even use a secondary Gon 6 that operators like Finka have. Any explosion should do the trick. Or you can melee it several times to remove it. It is suggested that you remain careful when meleeing the barrier, as a sneaky Azami player might be right behind it waiting for you. There are a lot of instances where Azami can assist her teammates as well. I like to use it to fortify my mirror's position, or to plug up castles that have been blown open. Conversely, if your Kaid or Bandit wasn't able to keep the wall closed, having a Kiba ready to go can always go a long way to keeping the site locked off from the attackers. However you choose to use her, remember that her ability is the key reason as to why you would bring Azami in the first place. Learning how to best use her barriers to plug up power angles from your opponents or fortify the site will be key to helping your team win that round. Her greatest weakness is not only that her barriers require a cooldown, but that you must be able to peek and aim at the place upon which you want to place them. With this in mind, make sure you learn to quick peek when throwing your Kiba barrier to avoid a sticky situation. You can also prone around the barrier and shoot the feet of anyone attempting to melee the barrier too. Remember, Azami is an architect operator. That means if you need to reshape a site to your needs, don't be afraid to do so. Have fun creating new angles, causing confusion, and helping your team create opportunities you would never have had before. Sayonara!